plow your fields, sow your seeds, celebrate the goodness that the summer yields. Pray for rain, behold the sun. Sing your song until the harvest comes.
Then I'm gonna say to, oh, who's here? Poo Ninja is here. Hey, Michael, Malcolm, Pete, Nelson. Brilhante. Nelson Brilhante from Portugal. Hello, people. Thanks for tuning in to, as we say in French, le live stream. That is a real thing. How do you say live stream in French? I don't know. Michiel Possinier, which is pretty much French, is at the switcher today, which means chaos will ensue, or it's
Yeah.
or it's, I was gonna say, or it's gonna be absolutely brilliant, but now he fucked it up. And to my right is, I'm gonna call him Mr. Ruha, because I don't know how to say that fucked up frickish Scottish name.
It's Irish, dude.
That's what,
Close
it's
enough.
all the same. It's close enough. It's west of here. You might be from Canada. It's all the same to me, really. What do I know?
What do you know?
So, how does one say Daithi?
There's no T in my name. It's just Daithi.
Wait a second.
Daithi.
I typed the name when
You did.
I typed the name.
I know.
Is that wrong?
You typed the name correctly, but we're so clever in Ireland. We have letters. We have words with letters in them that we don't use.
Like a silent patang.
Like there's a silent in the middle of my name.
Silent.
Daithi Rua is my name, and it's lovely to be here.
I'm going to
Wherever
stick
we
with
are.
Mr. Ruha.
Mr. Rua sounds
Mr.
very
Rua.
nice. It's formless. I
But
think.
the way you're saying it, there's an H in there. So you're not
yes,
saying...
you don't say the IT. D-A-H-I, Daithi.
But on Ruha,
Rua, you say, yes, or UA.
but you said it with an H. Ruha.
No, I said Rua. You said it with a H. You're putting words in my
It's
mouth
H,
now.
it's
Henry.
not H.
Stop.
You Westerners over there.
I know.
Okay, I'm going to get a lot of shit now. Ari is here. Ari says hello, hello, because he is
Hello, Ari.
British and they don't say
Oh, he's
frickin'.
British, isn't
he
he?
don't say frickin' H's.
Hello,
He's like,
Ari.
hello.
Hello, Ari.
Hello, Ari.
Hello, Ari.
Let's just insult everyone equally. Hey, Stefan is here.
Loads of people are joining us live. Anybody from Belgium yet?
Quel marqué vos guitar? I think someone wants to know
Apart from
about
you.
what guitar brands we have, but I think we make some music first. Romania, we got people from all over East and West, I don't know, countries.
That's fantastic. Welcome, everybody.
So we're going to go in... How many songs did you bring?
I brought my entire catalogue of 85,000 songs. But I'm probably going to do maybe 6 or 7.
Okay, because 85,000 would really just be like I'd have to get some more SD cards.
You probably would. How long have we got?
As long
it gets
as
dark.
we want.
Really?
As long as we have coffee, it's good for me. Do you have something to do tonight?
No, I think I'm stuck here for the evening, so might as well sing some songs. Will I sing a song?
Let's put it this way. If you sing songs and they're like, hey, that's fucking awesome, let's do some more, then you'll do more.
Oh, it depends on how good I am. Is that what you're saying?
And if they're like, yeah, we're done, then we have to talk about gear and pedals.
Oh, do we? well, I brought at least 4 things to play on, so maybe we should do at least a song on each
4.
of them.
Yeah, okay.
You know, because it is kind of a gear show as well as...
We can talk about whatever you brought.
All right.
Cool.
First thing I brought is this little 12-string guitar from Taylor. And it sounds like a 12-string guitar, which I love.
I think it sounds like a 12-string because it is one.
But that must be it.
Yeah. Clever shit there. So I'm going to put on my Le headphones, which is French for...
Le headphones?
Yep. And I'm going to try to do a good mix. Of course, we're going to have to say hi to the guys from Lewitt. Hi, Valerie. We went a little bit overboard because this gig is really just vocal and guitar. And we're like, well, but...
We did, but look how cool it looks, huh?
So we went with this amazing machine, if you can get there, with one Tried Orbit T-Mini. We have 3 Lewitt mics. There's the TS, the 640 TS on the vocals, and 2 440 Pures, which are actually about $249 each. So these are really affordable.
You're kidding.
The one on your vocal is about $899, but those two are $249 each. And we put one on the back of the guitar just because we have it. And I'm spreading them a little bit out. and it sounds fantastic.
It does.
Of course, you don't hear it because you don't have anything in your ears.
Well, I heard the sound check and it sounded fantastic. Yeah.
Okay, so let me know. Wait a second. I'll turn myself off, which is people like that. And I'm good here.
Let's sing a song. Looking down upon the deeds of man, draining Mother Earth because you think you can, acting like a fool, you should know better, laying down your own laws by the letter. How many hungry children could you feed with money spent on weapons, war, and greed? Do you really think the world is yours? Have you got so little left to lose? New day dawning on an old sick mother. Will conscious man help her stand again, mend her wounds and heal what once was ill, and salvage what the poison couldn't kill? Is another world war your desire? To bring you back together round the funeral pyre? $1 billion bombs, the sword of Damocles. You cannot see the forest for the fishless seas. A new day dawning on an old sick mother. Will conscious man help her stand again, mend her wounds and heal what once was ill, and salvage what the poison couldn't kill? A new day dawning on an old sick mother. Conscious man will help her stand again, mend her wounds and heal what once was ill, salvage what the poison couldn't kill. And we'll salvage what the poison couldn't kill. That was called Conscious Man. Thank you.
That did not suck.
Good.
That was pretty damn awesome. I think sound-wise, we're good.
Yeah, nice one.
Someone said it's clipping a little bit. I took it a tiny bit down, but I realized I can just plug into my iPad and hear what they're hearing, which is weird because I'm hearing it like 15 seconds later than when you're singing.
Oh, yes, of course.
But
you can monitor it. All right.
I'm
fantastic.
I'm pretty proud because what I'm hearing here on the mixer, I actually heard in the live stream. It sounded exactly like what we heard earlier. So I think we're pretty good. I am amazed how many people are here from all around the freaking globe.
I'm looking at the screen over here and seeing all these people from everywhere. Yeah.
David Ennis from Colombia. I mean,
Wow.
it's crazy that people in the US got up because some of those people would have to get up. It's like 9 or 10 or 11 in the morning on a Thursday.
No way, on a Thursday. Ridiculous.
So pretty much we have bums watching us, right? That's pretty much what it is.
That's all it is. Musicians.
We have
and
unemployed
tech heads,
bums.
unemployed.
That's what
musicians,
we have.
bums,
Musicians.
and tech heads like yourself watching from America. Good morning, America. How are you?
Thanks, people, for clapping. I'm an idiot.
There's claps and everything.
I actually wanted to have like a little app, and in between just do like, because it's so weird. At a gig, you have the direct reaction from the people in front of you, and they're applauding. And after the songs here, everyone likes it. Most people like it, but then there's this.
You're just like
quiet.
a little visual hand, but it's okay. I'm used to live streaming, and it's a lovely thing to do, and to see all these great reactions up on the YouTube channel is fantastic.
Thank you, Stefan.
I think my friend is tuned in from Trondheim in Norway as well. Espen, how's it going, sir? He's a big fan of your channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. We have Denmark. We've got everywhere. We had Portugal. I mean, all over Europe. You guys are crazy. I mean, how awesome is that? That at some point you sit down and you make a couple of stupid pedal videos, and then a few years later, you announce that you do a live stream, and then people are tuning in from everywhere.
Same in the music game, I mean, the power of the internet now is huge, and you can this is a very advanced one. I don't know how many cameras you have. I think 85,000.
We've got 10 running right now. 10
cameras.
4K cameras, which is maybe overkill.
Maybe.
But you know what the sad thing is, and I'm not lying. Now that we do these live streams, and I'm up to 10 inputs on the switcher, for a millisecond, and only for a millisecond, I thought about getting the bigger one, which has 20 inputs and costs $5,000.
And then you have to draw the line.
Yeah, I know. But this is how I'm thinking. This is how I'm thinking. I'm like, I could have cameras on his feet.
Stop it.
I could have cameras on his left ear and the right ear.
Stop it. Now sing a song.
No, we don't do that. We drink coffee and we bullshit around.
I've had loads of coffee. I'm ready to sing. This is called From Monkey to Man. And that's Henning over there, by the way. Henning is the crazy German and the crazy Irish guy. Let's make some music.
Okay.
From Monkey to Man. Three monkeys sat on a coconut tree, hanging around, if you know what I mean. Said one of these monkeys, now listen you two. There are certain rumors that just can't be true. That man has descended from our noble race. Now the very idea is a total disgrace. Brothers, there are some things monkeys won't do. Listen a while, I'll tell you it's true. A monkey would never go beating his wife, starving her children and ruining their lives. And whoever heard of a mother monkey leaving her children alone and in need? What a monkey for gain or pure selfish greed. Build a tall fence round a coconut tree. Sit and watch as the fruits of the gods go to waste, not giving his brothers one single taste. If I built a fence, it's plain to see starvation would soon see you stealing from me. Another thing, friends, that a monkey won't do is go out at night and get in a stew, or use a gun or a bomb or a knife to take another poor monkey's life. Oh yes, man has descended that confounded curse. Brothers, he did not descend from us. Oh yeah, man has descended that confounded curse. Brothers, he did not descend from us. From monkey to man.
You had to fuck it up at the end, right?
That was planned. I do that every time I sing that song. It's very it's a very serious song.
Make it cartoonish. Come on.
I did because of where I am and who I'm working with. I think sometimes you rub off on people sometimes the wrong way. I think. But you know, some of my songs are.
Rubbing you off is going to happen later.
Oh. Okay. Don't put that in the live stream.
It didn't take long for us to go.
No,
there.
it didn't. No, it didn't. No.
And we've known each other. We have to say this. We've known each other now for about 3 hours.
Yeah, about 3 hours we have, and we're
already there.
We're already there. We've crossed the line. Yeah, this is a unique. Absolutely, I'm happy to be here, regardless of what you think.
Oh wait, my mic wasn't on. Why doesn't anyone say something?
Okay, fine.
We have to say that Mr. Rua is in Weilburg tomorrow.
Thank you.
Which is
Cafe. How do you say that? Cafe Ententeich.
Ententeich, which is
Ententeich,
Duck
thank
Pond.
you.
It's Coffee Duck Pond.
It's Coffee Duck Pond.
That's what it's
right.
called. The Cafe
I'm there at
Ententeich
8:30 with my dear friend Angela Schroeder runs that cafe, and I'm looking forward to an 8:30 show tomorrow. I think it's free in. It's a pass the hat gig. Be lovely to see you. And in the Wild Rover in Aachen on Saturday night, one of my favorite German cafes to sing in. Well, it's a pub. It's an Irish bar, but it's one of these Irish bars that they actually charge a bit of money for you to come in, and it's a listening room, and it's a wonderful gig. The Wild Rover in Aachen.
In Aachen, okay.
Tomorrow, Cafe
Ententeich.
The Duck Cafe.
The Duck Cafe, the Duck Pond.
What the duck are you talking about? Is it really called? Yeah, it's called that.
A Duck Pond, Ententeich, that means Duck
Ententeich.
Pond. And that's in Weilburg, which is really around the corner from here. So if you live in the area or an hour away, whatever, you can see Mr. Rua.
Daithi.
Live tomorrow.
Say Daithi.
Mr. Rua.
Say Daithi.
Mr. Rua.
Chicken shit.
I don't think we are on a first name basis yet.
Another 3 hours we will be.
Yeah. And what was I going to say? Wherever you are in Europe, maybe you know someone who has a club, pub, venue. Sure. I'm sure you can be contacted to travel.
I guess we'll put the website up on the link.
Yeah.
Actually, daithirua.com. You'll find me.
MrRua.com.
Okay. You'll find the link in the thingy of the thingy later on.
Le description.
Le description.
Oh, très
oui,
bien.
très bien. Oui. This is getting out of hand now.
We're not even remotely close to out of hand. Okay.
Okay.
I even put on a very subtle shirt, cat revolution shirt. This is very subtle. It's not too wild.
It's very tame.
Very tame
for you.
Yeah, well, the cat isn't tame because she's.
It's a wild cat, though.
Revolutionizing. Is Colin Scott here? Because really want to make some beautiful jokes about Ireland and Scotland and the difference that isn't existing.
There's a huge difference.
And all the locks you have in Ireland, and the Scottish leprechauns. And come on,
there's
Colin,
no such thing
where
as
are you?
there's no Scottish leprechauns. There's only Irish leprechauns.
Yeah, well, you haven't seen Colin Scott yet because he's a freaking Scottish leprechaun. Okay?
Is he?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, maybe he's an imposter. Maybe he's a wannabe leprechaun, is he? I don't know the man. No idea.
Can I come?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where does Michiel want to go? Michiel's sitting in the next room and he was asking where are the dogs. He knows where the dogs are. They're across the street.
Yeah.
Where did Elke go? Do we know that?
Across the street, apparently.
She didn't want to hang out with us anymore?
No, she had
Too many
she had
penis
enough.
jokes probably, right?
Enough is enough, she thought. She could escape, I couldn't.
Well, I guess more music or something?
Okay. I'll do another song on this guitar. Anybody have any questions about what I'm playing or anything? But we can talk about that, I guess.
What kind of model is that?
This is a Martin D35. I love the little split back, gives it away. And that's the newest of my arsenal.
Is that rosewood?
That is indeed rosewood, which is kind of as rare as hen's teeth
Now.
now, and almost legal.
Not a bad thing. We'll find other options.
We will.
That's not a problem.
There are a few that
Porfero
Correct.
roasted maple is going to be something that's coming big time right now, which is a harder version of the maple, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
There are some lovely alternatives.
So what price range is that in?
This is one of the higher end. No, Martins go very high. This is around 2,800. I think I paid for this. So it's close to 3,000 euro.
Yeah, that's
So
like
it's
the
quite-
mid-range Martin.
For
I
Martins,
think,
that'd be
yeah.
mid-range.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would. But my workhorse, when you're on the road, you don't want to be going too expensive for guitars. I already broke it. Put a nice big crack in the top of it, thanks to a certain airline company, which we won't mention.
Oh, you should mention them.
Scandinavian Airlines.
I
Will we
did.
be sued now?
No.
Yeah. Anyway, accidents happen. The first cut is the deepest. Is that the song, isn't it?
That's a good song by I'm going to say
Sing it.
I'm going to say by a songwriter that, no offense to you, is unrivaled.
Until now,
I
maybe.
I don't think any musician on the planet would dare to even like put themselves on one level with that man.
I don't think so either.
Because
Aretha Franklin just died. Did you hear Aretha Franklin? She apparently. Is that right? YouTubers. I just think I saw that passing on Facebook. Aretha Franklin. Rest in peace. I believe. I don't have any Aretha Franklin songs, but it's a kind of a momentous
good ones are all
occasion,
going.
huh? To be doing this today. Poor Aretha.
And
What
you
a
know
legend.
what? I don't think in like 20, 30 years, or hopefully sooner, people will be sitting there saying, you know what, Miley Cyrus just died. I don't think anyone's going to go and have the same feeling about today's stars.
I don't think so either.
As they
They'll
have.
be like, okay.
It's like, yeah, okay,
She's gone.
fine. Okay, moving on.
Moving on. Song you wanted. You wanted a song, right? Are we rolling there? Yes, we are. Song called The Harvest. I wrote this with... the first song I wrote, by the way, was written by myself and a fella called Klaus Kaprani. And this is written by myself and Annika Fehling. She's from Sweden. It's called The Harvest. Listen to the rhythm of the island. Listen. Tractor wheels on dusty road. Listen. All the good things coming your way. Lay down your heavy load. Mother Moon is rising. Plow your fields, sow your seeds, celebrate the goodness that the summer yields. Pray for rain, behold the sun. Sing your song till the harvest comes. Colors dazzle in the distance, glowing in violet and blue.
stones and soil in harmony, dancing on earth, the past and start anew, reaping what we grow. Plow your fields, sow your seeds, celebrate the goodness that the summer yields. Pray for rain, behold the sun. Sing your song until the harvest comes. Feel the waves crash on this ancient land, pulsing to my heartbeat, into my hand. Plow your field, sow your seeds, celebrate the goodness that the summer yields. Pray for rain, behold the sun. Sing your song until the harvest comes. Pray for rain, behold the sun. Sing your song until the harvest comes. The harvest. No.
Okay,
Can we go now?
that was very, very beautiful.
Thank you very much.
You know what
It's
you're
a
doing.
little.
You know what you're doing.
Well, look, we do our best, eh?
I mean, I can strum a guitar, but when I singing is not the thing I should be doing.
So it's nice that you know that.
I can sing well enough so that when we work in the studio, I can communicate what I want from you as a vocalist.
Yes.
You get what I'm trying to do. You just don't really want to hear it. It's just not something that is pleasant to listen to.
Well, at least you're honest.
Oh, I mean, it's not
But you're
that,
a guitarist anyway. You've always been a guitarist.
it's not that that's my opinion. It's that I've been told enough.
Yes, to
You
realize.
at some point you just know.
You may have. I may have need the microphone, by the way, in the middle of that.
That's
I don't know, but anyway, that happens, eh? Anyway,
They are Lewitt mics. They're good enough to withstand.
they can
that
withstand the knee
kind
of an Irishman.
yes.
Yeah. So that's my Martin D35, and that song was written by myself and Annika Failing, and it's called The Harvest.
If that's not a Swedish name, I don't know what else.
Exactly. Oh, by the way, anybody who wants to check my music out or buy my music, hopefully you'll get it on Bandcamp. That's because I don't use that other S word.
Oh yeah, you know.
Yeah,
you
no,
shouldn't.
no. Well, some of the stuff is there, but if you like to support musicians, go to Bandcamp. Don't use the other stuff.
Adam
right?
Neely, by the way, just did a video. I haven't seen it, but it's a video about what musicians make nowadays. In the video, like very big in the thumbnail, it said 0.0029 cents.
Per stream.
It's per stream, and I did the math based on averages.
Yes.
Let's go there for the people that love the
Yes.
streaming. If I buy your album, and it's a cheap album, so it's $9.99, so it's $10, okay?
€10, yeah.
€10, and there's 10 songs on there, which is a good average.
Correct.
And I'm spinning that thing for years, and I'm listening to that a lot. I would be listening 50 times. 50 times is a lot for an
It's a
album.
lot for an
There are
album.
albums that I listen to once or twice, and I bought them at full price at $16.
Correct.
So 50 times is like one of your favorite albums, right? Why did it go? Something went bing. Okay, it shouldn't be.
There's something
Wait,
going
I can fix that. Here we go. So 50 times would be a lot, which means every time I listen to one of your songs from an album that I bought relatively inexpensively
Yes.
for $10, I would be paying 2 cents, which means on a CD, those round things we paid money for, usually you spend a lot more to listen to a song because usually CDs were more expensive than $10 and you listened not 50 times. Even 20 times is quite a bit for an
It's
album.
quite a lot, yeah.
So in the worst circumstances for the artist, 2 cents is what a listener would be paying to listen to a song.
Yeah, makes sense, right?
So a record label would pay you 17%, 15 to 17%.
Right.
So that means technically 15 to 70% of 2 cents, right?
Okay.
Would be what you would be making. We're still way above. Plus, there's something called a mechanical royalty, which means for each album sold, if you wrote the songs, you're getting 9 cents per song, which means you're getting $1 anyway for those 10 songs.
Yes, even with a record deal.
So you're getting those 9 cents plus the 17% of, let's say, the 2 cents. I did it, wait, who was that? Oh, Peter Frampton. Peter Frampton just did this thing.
He just put up a thing about
where he
17
said
million or something. What did he get?
It was 35 million streams, and he got...
He did. Well, $1,700.
So, yeah, exactly. And I did the math based on my model, which again is a pretty bad model because it means cheap CD and a lot of listens. He should have gotten, it was 1.7 million and then the 17%, blah, blah, blah. So he would have come out with a normal record deal, the way that the music industry used to be, with 350,000 for this many listens. So we're talking 350,000 versus 1,700. This is the discrepancy nowadays.
Between streaming and and buying a physical album.
Yes, and Spotify saying, well, you get exposure. If someone like Peter Frampton, for a major hit that got streamed 35 million times, gets $1,700, which cannot feed his drug habit or his family or his dogs or whatever. How is an up-and-coming band or a band that wants to make it in any way remotely?
No,
Plus,
it's impossible.
They're rounding down, by the way. So if you're not making a certain amount of money every month, if you don't get a certain amount of spins, I heard they're rounding it down and you get nothing. You have to hit a certain amount of money for them to even pay out. Which means oftentimes, even though I have 10 albums on there, I think, of mine, I've never seen a cent. Zero. Nothing. People listen to my music on Spotify every single day. I don't get anything.
And you get nothing.
And nothing. Zero. I'm pretty sure, I haven't seen the video, but if Adam Neely makes a video, they're brilliant. This guy's insanely clever. So go and watch that to get a reality check, and we're going to watch it too.
Yeah, we'll put the link in the thing there as well. Yeah, because it's frightening.
The reality is, if 2 cents is what it should be, if you really, really, really love an album, to 0.0029 is what Spotify pays out, if they even pay out. And I'm sorry, why is Studio Michiel paying $2 for the stream if he's working his ass off in there? What is wrong with this guy?
He's just, he must be just a very nice person.
Leslie isn't even here.
Wow, very nice.
Michiel is crazy.
So how's it work? I get a percentage of all these payments. Is
Absolutely, you totally.
All these payments are coming
talk
in
later.
Yeah, right.
Thank you, Alex, for the coffee. That is so kind. You guys are awesome, and you know it. So now you're playing.
Yeah, I'm every time I look up, I see something shining and sparkly. You probably, I don't know if the viewers can see it at home. They can see it a little bit, but there's just wall-to-wall guitars in here, all electrics. But it's an amazing place.
Well, I have acoustics over
there.
there.
There's 10 cameras, buzzing around my head, and it's just.
Well, this is what it looks like in everyone's house, right?
I want to live here. Can I move in?
Sure.
All right, deal.
Bored guys hanging out, doing things that should not be done.
I brought me Bouzouki. It's not a bazooka.
Bouzouki.
Bouzouki.
I'm gonna go.
Come on.
Greek.
Good man. Yes, originally Greek. But Greek bouzouki's normally have a round back, but the Irish took it and adopted it and flattened the back because our bellies are already too round. We can't be playing round-backed instruments. Doesn't work for Irish people. This is a.
Well, it's up there, north of the UK, where of course,
I know.
up there, where the locks are.
Where the locks are.
Edinburgh, isn't that where you're from?
No. Nice try though.
Where's freaking Colin Scott? Colin.
Where's Colin when you need him? Colin is Scottish. I'm Irish.
Yeah.
Daithi Ireland.
Mr.
He's
Rua.
Daithi.
Aren't there two Irelands, something like this?
Push record. Song called Loving All the Rain on the Bouzouki. Here we go. I met her in the August rain one summer night. My heart was sore, it wasn't really feeling right. She spoke to me and took my words away. Hey, listen often, I have no words left to say. She was sweet and I was cold as the night was wet. In that place I heard her sing, I'd be there yet. And I was singing sad new songs for none to hear. She was nervous, I was drunk on love and fear. I think about her every time it rains, every time the sweet piano plays. I'm a friend to sunshine now and then, but I'm loving all the rain these days. What I had can never be replaced, I feel. What she gives me seems so right and so ideal. I want to be her song, her do-re-mi, the one who can unlock her with the perfect key. I think about her every time it rings, every time the sweet piano plays. I'm a friend to sunshine now and then, but I'm loving all the rain these days. I think about her every time it rains, every time a sweet piano plays. I'm a friend to sunshine now and then, but I'm loving all the rain. Yeah, loving all the rain. I'm loving all the rain these days. Thank you. Loving all the rain.
So Stefan asked, how is it tuned?
Well, this particular tuning, Bouzouki tunings can vary. This one is in G, starting from the lowest, G, D, A, D, so G, Dad. G, D, A, D. Some people will tune it G, D, A, E, which is fiddle tuning, I guess you'd call it in Irish terms. G, D, A, D, G, Dad. And kind of gives you a G tuning. But I like Bouzouki because you can play contemporary songs on it, but you can also throw in tunes. So you can kind of sing along and do your... And then every so often you can put in some melody if you want, you know? Not a great Bouzouki player, but yeah, that's to give you the idea to answer your question, I hope. G, Dad.
Somehow that sounds like something I would imagine in an Irish pub, even though
Yes,
it's a Greek
it
instrument.
is.
How long has that been a folky instrument in Ireland?
I'm not entirely sure. Somebody on YouTube will probably research this and throw it up. But it's been in Irish music circles, probably since the 60s, I'd say, at least in Ireland.
Okay.
Maybe before, 60s, 70s, it came into its own.
What are like traditional Irish folk instruments? I mean, obviously, guitar, I can see 12-string, fiddle, big time, obviously.
Yeah.
I think you can only play fiddle if you're ginger. I think that's kind of a thing that otherwise it just really doesn't happen. It
I
doesn't
used to
work.
be ginger, you know. I didn't play the fiddle.
Talking about Ginger, where is Dylan? Dylan, are you here? He's probably at work. Actually, if he's at work, he can watch these streams because he is the YouTube liaison for Hosa cables. So I want to see a comment from Hosa, because of course the thing is, he can only play violin or fiddle if you're ginger. But the thing is, what you might not have known is, if you're ginger, you can automatically play fiddle.
I never knew.
Automatically.
If I'd known that years ago.
If you picked one up right now, you'd be brilliant.
I must try it.
Yeah.
There you go, folks. You heard it here first.
That's like, you know that South Park episode where they're going like, you know, the one black kid in town, like, of course he can play bass. And he's like, don't be racist. And he picks up a bass and he rocks it. He's like, oh, damn it.
Damn it, maybe
he's
I
like,
can.
Oh, damn it. Play bass.
You're not going to lose viewers. You know, they tune into this channel to talk about guitar amps and rock and roll and electric stuff. And here they are sitting looking at a folk singer. Will you be okay? You're not going to lose viewers, are you?
I think they're just generally interested in great music, which is weird why they usually watch me, because that's not happening. Now, what I love about these live streams is I like the idea of not just having a channel where we theoretically talk about how does an acoustic guitar sound, or theoretically have this amp or this pedal, because in these streams we can talk about the gear a little bit, but we're actually making music. And in this whole gear world and YouTube gear world, there's very little actual real music happening. And the band we had here, a campaign like Clockwork 2 weeks ago, we could do a demo for the new TC pedal.
So that was great.
We could show
buy everything.
We could show, like, you know, new guitars. So when a band comes and the guitar player is not super picky about his guitar, I can go, well, I've got this new Music Man here, so try that.
Yes.
You know? And makes Music Man happy. Maybe he finds something that's cool. We hear the guitar in a context that I can't provide. If I do a fully produced track on my channel, which I do all the time, that's still a production. Yeah. It's not, here's a band playing these things in a realistic context. Last week we used the new version of this, the Vintage Ultra from Dark Glass. The new one is exactly that, but it just has a speaker simulation of the output. And it's a bass pedal. And the bass player was playing through that thing the whole show, and even during the rehearsal, we were like, "Oh my god, that bass sound!" Because I didn't do anything on the mixer.
Just the eye,
it was all this.
Just the eye. Yeah.
Just EQing it here, and it was one of the best bass sounds that they ever had, that the bass player ever had. It was just, we were blown away.
It's incredible, isn't it?
And that's, I think, for Dark Glass, that's a great video, because here's a real band playing in a good mix, that thing. We're sitting there saying, hey, the thing is flooring us. And I wrote to Dark Glass and I sent them the link and I said, look, this pedal just delivered. And they said, that's awesome, we're going to send you a care package. Whatever care package means, but I want the new version with that one little button. That was the speaker simulation.
That was speaker simulation.
Because it was so good. Yeah. So, yeah, I can sit there and play bass and demo it. Or in a video that Michiel made here with the version 2, you can hear it, well, not really for half an hour, because it's the stupidest video that we've ever produced. There's no information in there whatsoever, but it's silly.
It was fun to do.
Yeah, but here you have a band playing their songs, and you can hear that the bass is there, and it's full, and they're smiling. I think that says so much more than just a demo.
It does.
So still watch my demos, but also I think with these live streams we can present gear in a new way, and also present some cool musicians. Present some great musicians.
It's hands-on. Speaking of gear, I want to talk to you a little briefly here. I'm a rep for Kaiser Capos from Texas. I teach a little bit of about partial capo techniques.
Partial capoing, okay.
Partial capo, you can show your people that. That's one called the K lever, but
it doesn't make them. Does it have anything to do with that Brazilian capoeira? Is that related to that?
I don't know what that is.
That's a martial art. Come on, you fucked up the stupid joke.
Put it back in again.
Wait, okay. Does that have anything to do with the Brazilian capoeira?
Oh, maybe it has. That's that martial art thing, is it? Give me back my capo. I'll introduce the capo.
era.
Leave the technical stuff to me, please. Yeah. This is a partial Capo from Kaiser, and basically you just when I have a standard tuned guitar and I put this on, 2 frets above wherever I am. In this case, I'm up 1. It gives me a little dadgad tuning, which is cool. So you know when you just don't want to detune for one or 2 songs, I use this, and it gives me dadgad tuning, but sort of it brings the middle strings up a full tone rather than bringing the outside.
You only
strings
have the
down.
middle strings now.
Yes, I'm only capoing 3, 4, and 5 now. Everything else is open, but I have achieved dadgad tuning with this little device.
In this case,
But-
tuning because
Exactly, but all normal chords work fine in front of the Capo. So I can play my standard chords, but once I start removing fingers, for example, like the D, so I have a dadgad D, an A major, an A7 becomes a 1-finger A. I can play G like that, or like that. So it opens up the chords, especially up here. And that's why I love them. I do play the odd bit of open tuning, but I love the fact that I can just put on the Capo and achieve open tuning very quickly on a standard tuned guitar. So I'll maybe do a song with that for the gearheads who like a bit of partial Capo.
So that blue one, can that only do those strings, or can you change which
The
strings
blue
you
one
do?
can only Capo those strings. Yeah,
So that one is made for those 3 strings.
it's made specifically for the dadgad tuning.
Okay.
And Kaiser have stopped making these, which is called a K lever. Maybe the cameras can pick it up, but there is a little lever which will fret the E string. Because the only chord that changes is E minor. Doesn't work, and you usually have to. Normally you stretch behind the Capo to make your E minor, but this just makes it more like a bar A. So you'll see me using that from time to time, and it just frets the E string.
That is absolutely amazing. On the other hand, I can't imagine them selling shit tons of them, because it's a very special thing.
No, they've stopped making the K lever, as this one is called. They make it without, but so that's the only head rec is the E minor. You got to go behind the Capo to get your chord. But I love it because it allows me to do all the little dadgaddy stuff that I would normally do in open tuning. But with this, I don't have to do. I put the Capo on 1, so I'm actually up 1. So I'm thinking in the key of E. So I'm in F now. If you're a guitarist and you're interested in that, that's what they are. So you can check out.
You know what we should do? Do you have another song for the 12 string?
I do.
Okay. It's gonna be slightly painful to tune one, but what we should do, since it's about gear and it's about acoustic gear, I'll grab 1 or 2 guitars, and because I think it would be really interesting to see the difference between a very high-end Taylor, which you probably have there,
Not very high end, but okay, we can
and
compare.
a very low-end Harley Benton 12 string, and
Yeah.
see how that works
Even acoustic Harley
in a
Benton,
song.
have
Yeah.
Let's do that.
So
I'll do a song now.
You play that. I'll go grab the guitar.
This is a little cover version of a song from one of my favorite American singer-songwriters called Tom Pacheco, and it's called Broken Piano. And I'll do it with the partial Capo. Here we go. Are we okay? We're rolling over there, yeah. Do it again. There's an old grand piano alone in the heart of the desert, standing upright in the shine of the full moon above. They say he was left there a long time ago in the 60s by a man who'd written a song for the woman he loved. Now it's falling apart with the sand and the heat and the decades. Rattlesnakes live in the space of the rusty old wires. They say that the song was a hit, we would all recognize it. A
beautiful melody only love could have inspired. And love has a way of changing from sunlight to shadow. And love has a way of fading away from within. And all that's left to recall what has been is a song they know from LA to Berlin. And a broken piano in the Arizona desert wind. There are those who have camped at the site of that strange wooden statue, and they say that it plays when the first morning sun rays break through. They gaze at that sad instrument with a cactus beside it, a shrine or a tombstone, depending on your point of view. And love has a way of changing from sunlight to shadow. Love has a way of fading away from within. And all that's left to recall what has been is a song they know from LA to Berlin. And a broken piano in the Arizona desert wind. All that's left to recall what has been is a song they know from LA to Berlin. A broken piano in the Arizona desert wind. Arizona desert.
Lost my way, left the path I went astray. What I could have become someday, Father, have I lost my way. Mother, have I sold my soul? I feel quite lucky all in all. I didn't fly, I couldn't fall.